Hello, my friend. Take a slow breath with me. Maybe you are sitting in your room. Maybe you are walking outside. Or maybe you are lying down after a long, busy day. Wherever you are, I am glad you are here. Thank you for sharing this quiet moment with me. Let me ask you something simple. Have you ever stopped yourself from doing something just because you were worried about what people might think? Maybe you wanted to wear a shirt you liked, but you changed it because you thought others would laugh. Maybe you wanted to say your idea, but you stayed quiet because you worried it was not good enough. This happens to many of us. At first, it feels small, just a tiny choice. One small step back. But when we repeat it many times, it grows heavier. We begin to carry other people's opinions like stones in our pocket, and soon we feel tired, but we do not even know why. Here is an important truth. Caring about what others think does not mean you are weak. It only means you are human. Every child learns to fit in. Parents tell us how to behave. Teachers tell us what is correct. Friends show us how to be liked. And slowly, little by little, we forget our own natural voice. We forget the joy of just being ourselves. But the truth is this: people are not thinking about us as much as we imagine. Their minds move quickly. Their thoughts come and go. Their judgments do not stay long. Yet we carry them in our hearts as if they were forever. That is the hidden weight of opinions, the quiet burden we place on our own shoulders. Think about this. Someone may make a small face or a passing comment. For them, it lasts 1 second. For us, we can replay it in our head for days. We remember the look, we remember the words, and we let them decide how we feel. This is how the weight grows heavier. So today, I want to invite you to ask yourself something gently. Whose opinion is holding you back right now? Is it one person? Is it a group? Or maybe it is only a memory of someone's words long ago. Can you name it? Even if you only whisper it to yourself, naming it is the first step to letting it go. You are not here to carry every thought from every person. You are not here to live under the shadow of their passing judgments. Your life is bigger than that. Your voice is stronger than that. And your heart is waiting for the freedom that comes when you put down this heavy weight. Take another deep breath. Feel your shoulders relax. Remember, you do not have to earn approval to be worthy. You do not have to be perfect to be enough. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to be yourself. My friend, let me remind you of something simple. You were not born to impress everyone. That is not your mission in life. You are here to live, to learn, to love, to grow. If you spend all your energy trying to make everybody happy, you will only feel tired and confused. Think for a moment about the small ways we often try to please others. Maybe you laugh at a joke even when it is not funny. Maybe you say yes when you really want to say no. Maybe you hide your sadness with a smile because you do not want people to think you are weak. These choices look small, but over time, they steal little pieces of your honesty. Slowly, you may begin to forget what you really feel. Why do we do this? Many times, we believe that approval means safety. We think, if people like me, then I will not be rejected. I will not be alone. But the truth is different. Even if you do everything right, some people will still not like you. And that is okay. It is not your fault. Each person sees life through their own eyes, their own history, their own pain. Sometimes they misunderstand you. Sometimes they cannot see your heart. Imagine this. You are walking with a heavy backpack. Inside the backpack are many small stones. Each stone is someone's opinion of you. Some stones are kind, some are harsh, some are even the opposite of each other. Carrying this backpack every day is exhausting. Now picture yourself putting the backpack down. Feel the relief. Feel your shoulders relax. You do not need to carry every opinion with you. You can choose to travel lighter. Instead of carrying opinions, what if you carried a compass? A compass always points you to the right direction. Your inner compass is your own truth, your values, your heart. When you listen to it, you know where to go, even if the path is different from what others expect. You do not need to perform like an actor on a stage. You do not need to prove your value every single day. You are a human being. You are learning, growing, making mistakes, and trying again. That is enough. That is beautiful. Some people will like you. Some people will not. That is normal. But the people who truly matter will accept you as you are. They will not love you for the mask you wear. They will love you for your real face, your real voice, your real heart. And that kind of love lasts longer than applause. So today, take another slow breath. Imagine putting down that heavy backpack of opinions. Stand tall with your own compass in your hand. Trust yourself. You do not need to impress everyone. You only need to live your truth. My dear friend, let us stop for a moment and think about this. Your value is not a question. It is not something you need to search for outside of yourself. It is not something that rises or falls when people notice you or ignore you. Your value is already here, like the air you breathe. From the time we are young, many of us learn to connect our worth to the words of others. Maybe a parent said, "Why can't you be more like your brother?" Maybe a teacher gave attention to one child and not to you. Maybe a friend chose someone else to sit with, and you felt left behind. These small events can plant a seed of doubt. Slowly, that seed grows into questions. Am I enough? Am I important? Do I matter? I remember watching a little child draw a picture. The lines were not perfect, the colors were outside the box, but the child smiled with pride. Why? Because in that moment, the child did not ask, "Is this good enough?" The child simply enjoyed creating. That is the natural truth we are born with, knowing that our value does not depend on approval. But as we grow older, the world teaches us to compare. We compare our looks, our money, our success, even our happiness. And when we see someone doing more or shining brighter, we may feel smaller. Yet here is the truth. A candle does not stop shining because another candle is lit. Light is not competition, and your light is yours alone. Think of a tree in a forest. Some trees are tall, some are small. Some give flowers, some give fruit, but every tree has value. The tall tree gives shade. The small tree gives shelter to birds. The fruit tree feeds. The flower tree brings beauty. None of them needs to ask, "Am I enough?" They simply grow, each in their own way. You are like that tree. Your value is in your being, not in comparison. Your worth does not change when someone praises you. It does not vanish when someone criticizes you. Compliments feel nice, but they are not proof. Criticism can hurt, but it is not the truth. The real proof is inside. You are alive, you are human, you have a heart that feels and a mind that learns. That alone makes you valuable. When doubt whispers in your ear, try to speak kindly to yourself. Say, "I am enough. I do not need to earn my worth. It is already mine." At first, these words may feel strange, but the more you repeat them, the more real they will become. So today, carry this reminder with you. You are not a question waiting for an answer. You are not a test waiting for a grade. You are a whole person, already complete, already worthy. And nothing, no job, no mistake, no person can take that away. Many times, we worry too much about what people are thinking of us. We imagine that every person is watching, judging, or noticing every little thing we do. It feels like there is a big mirror in front of us all the time. But the truth is much softer. People think far less about us than we believe. Every person carries their own bag of thoughts. Inside this bag are their worries, their plans, their problems, and their dreams. When they walk through the day, they are busy opening and closing this bag. They are thinking about work, about money, about family, about what they will eat for dinner. Most of the time, they do not even have space to think about you. Think about yourself for a moment. How many times today did you think about a stranger's mistake? Maybe someone dropped a spoon, maybe someone forgot a word, maybe someone wore clothes that did not match. Did you carry those moments in your mind for hours? Probably not. You noticed, and then your thoughts moved back to your own life. This is how most people think about you as well. We often believe that our mistakes are very big in the eyes of others. We remember the time we said the wrong thing or made a small error. But while we hold on tightly to these memories, other people let them go quickly. What feels like a mountain to us is only a tiny stone to them. This truth can give you freedom. If people are not watching you as closely as you fear, then you can relax. You do not have to walk carefully like you are on a stage. You can simply walk as yourself. And when you make mistakes, because all humans do, you can smile, forgive yourself, and move forward. What people do notice is not your perfect behavior. They notice the way you treat them. They remember kindness. They remember patience. They remember the feeling of being respected. Long after they forget your small mistakes, They will remember if you made them feel safe or welcomed. That is the gift you can give. There is beauty in being real instead of perfect. A person who can laugh at themselves, admit they are nervous, or stay calm in silence often feels warm to be around. That natural honesty shines brighter than trying to act flawless. People trust what is real more than what is polished. So the next time you feel afraid that everyone is watching, remind yourself, most people are busy with their own stories. And even if someone does notice you, their thoughts will pass like clouds. Your value does not depend on their short attention span. Your value is already here. Let this truth be light in your heart. You are not under a spotlight. You are free to be human, free to live, to grow, to laugh, and to learn, without carrying the heavy weight of imagined eyes. There comes a time in life when you must make a choice. Will you keep changing yourself to make other people happy? Or will you decide to live as the real you? This is not always easy. Being real can feel scary. Some people may not like it, and some may leave. But pretending is always harder, because pretending takes your peace, your voice, and your joy. When you choose honesty, you begin to find real gifts. You find real friends who accept you, real peace inside your heart, and real confidence to stand tall. At first, it may feel strange or even empty, like a garden after you remove the old plants. But that space is not a loss. It is a place for something new and true to grow. You do not need to be louder, smarter, thinner, or more popular. You are already enough. Being real does not mean you must share every secret. It only means you stop faking the parts of yourself that matter most. If you feel lost, try to come home to yourself. Return to your own values, your small joys, and your own way of resting, speaking, and living. Maybe you love slow mornings. Maybe you enjoy quiet nights. Maybe your dream is big, or maybe it is small and simple. Both are okay, because both are true. And what is true is what makes you, you. Not everyone will understand, but you are not here to walk their road. You are here to walk your own road. Each time you choose truth over approval, you become stronger, and at the same time, softer and freer inside. One day, you will look back and smile. You will see that you were never too much or too little. You were always enough. You were simply becoming yourself. This is the real goal of life, not to be the most liked, but to be the most real. Not to win the biggest applause, but to live in peace. Not to impress strangers, but to connect with yourself and with those who matter. People forget your performance, but they remember your presence. They remember how you made them feel. So keep going at your own pace and walk in your own way. Be gentle with yourself, be honest with your heart, and be brave enough to stop changing your soul just to fit someone else's idea of who you should be. Because freedom starts the moment you stop caring too much about what people think, and freedom grows when you start caring about what feels true to you.